Disclaimer. Please forgive me now for there may be mispronunciations in this video. Riverdale Road is an 11-mile-long thoroughfare connecting Thornton to Britain in Colorado. Riverdale Road has a reputation for being the most haunted road in the country and comes with a handful of stories and hauntings. And we are going to go through these ghostly visitations and other oddities in this video. Rumors tell of the road being a meeting spot for people trying to conjure up the spirits of the dead witches. According to the legend, centuries ago the trees along Riverdale Road were used to hang people who were found to be using witchcraft. Now their ghostly spirits are seen swaying in the wind as the warning to others of what could happen to them if they decide to practice witchcraft. Police and travelers have reportedly found satanic symbols and ritual places in abandoned structures along the road. Many have found headless animals that are commonly used in such rituals. There was a jogger who took a jog along Riverdale Road, but was unfortunately one day hit by a car. They passed away, only to now haunt the road. Now people who stop on Joggers Hill can hear footsteps and a loud heartbeat. Sometimes the car may even mysteriously fail while on the hill, before finally dying. After being stopped on the hill, seconds may pass by before a handprint will appear on your windshield, before a violent pounding occurs on the sides of your car. It is said that it is the jogger looking for his killer. One night in the 1970s, a driver was zipping down Riverdale Road in his Black Camaro, testing fate around the endless amount of blind corners. Unfortunately, they fatally crashed when they lost control, hitting a nearby tree. Now if you drive down the street, a phantom Camaro with one working headlight might pull up behind you, challenging you to a race. The best way to avoid a race with death is to simply pull over and let the Black Camaro pass. Like many haunted roads, Riverdale Road also has its own Lady in White legend. Though this story isn't very detailed, it goes like this. A young woman in white wanders the street alone at night, looking for anyone willing to give her a ride. However, before the young woman can get into the car, she disappears, leaving the driver confused. In the past, there were slaves that worked along the road. Nothing much is known about this, but now it is said you can see the bodies of slaves hanging from the cottonwood trees during the full moon. Perhaps these are the same trees that the witches were hung from? There is a spirit that dwells along Riverdale Road that is of a young boy. While he was on his way to school, he got hit by a car. Now he paces the street at night, smearing his bloody handprints on every street sign he walks by. By morning, the prints are gone. There was a man who lived in a mansion on the road. He built an iron gate that afterwards he went insane. He set his home on fire with his family inside. The family perished in the fire, but the man was never seen again. Now witnesses report seeing another lady in white walking the road by the gate. People assume that this is his wife, searching the streets for her murdered children or her husband. She appears in the rearview mirror as people pass by. It was not hard to find a webpage that talks about the history of Riverdale Road, and what they found was the David Wolpert house. There really was a fire that occurred, and it happened at 1 a.m. on November 28, 1975. The two-story brick home that was believed to have been built in the 1860s was severely damaged. No fatalities or injuries were reported as the home had not been inhabited at the time of the fire. The reason for it being inhabited was due to a fire before November. It occurred on May 1975 when the chicken house burned down. The fire department came and extinguished the fire and reported to the county health authorities stating the house was still a fire hazard and a danger to the community. The house department ordered the owner to dismiss the tenants. When they moved, heavy vandalism started. Riverdale Road isn't the only part that's haunted in the area of the land. For hundreds of years, there have been stories about Native American shapeshifters that roam the land. They appear on the road, taking on different shapes and communicating with people. There was a very real case of homicide that is linked to Riverdale Road. On December 23, 1987, Haida McGuire disappeared from her job at the Circle K convenience store. She was last seen giving a male customer a ride in her 1978 Chevrolet Monza. 5 days after Haida vanished, her car was found in a ditch near East 112th Avenue in Riverdale Road. On February 14, 1988, Haida's body was found in a field at 89th Avenue and Riverdale Road. An autopsy revealed that someone had struck her in the head with a blunt object. Other than the legends, there have been 33 property damage and injury accidents on Riverdale Road in 2019. I don't know if I would call Riverdale Road as the most haunted road in North America. There are plenty of roads with far scarier, spookier, and even possibly real stories that snake through the country. What do you think of Riverdale Road? Do you think it's the most haunted? Did you like this video? Want to support this channel and get early access? Feel free to check out my Patreon page where I create content on cryptid hauntings, alien abductions, serious killers, and much more. Can't support me there? Like, comment, and subscribe here.